Hello once again, I'm Mr. Panda with Mainly Battleships, and we are playing Fingerbones, another psychological horror game from the makers of Iron Lung. This came from the far-off year of 2015, and like many games of the genre, it is right there in front of us, instructions complete in a single sitting, so it shouldn't be that tough. We hope. We pray. Have I mentioned that I don't like horror games? Anyway, let's get started. So if it's anything like that other game I played from this guy, we're gonna have to read a lot of notes like this. When I was 15 years old, I lost my virginity. It's gonna be one of those kinds of games. I shook uncontrollably the entire time. I felt that same primal excitement yesterday night in the cellar. The primal excitement of losing your virginity. Good to know, kid. This is already TMI. TMI, sir. Unlike good games, there is no run button. I simply trudge across the screen. It's my weekend to get Katie, but I'm really not in the mood. I distracted her with the TV and came here to read. I couldn't interest myself in reading, so I tried to write. I couldn't write anything more than the usual handful of disconnected thoughts and theories. Medication didn't help, and divorce certainly didn't help. This guy's got some problems, because I am not depressed. I am enlightened. Mr. Big Brain over here. This is the result of 2 decades of scientific education and philosophical pondering. This is the price of knowledge. This is the price. The primal feeling of losing your virginity. Okay, can I open, like, filing cabinets, look at notes? Is there anything here that's useful at all? Oh, that's locked too, huh? What? Not again! This is the second time I have inadvertently closed the game I was playing from this guy. He's got a really bad habit of not putting in confirm exit messages. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I guess I missed this because I just wasn't paying attention, so in fairness, that one's on me. Oh. Hello, I didn't see that before. Perhaps now that I have a flashlight, I can actually do things. Oh, like find this note. I don't know why I used my daughter's name as a door lock code in my survival bunker, but whatever keeps her happy, I suppose. She's like her mother, a delicate, fragile version of her mother. Damn her. A loving father, everybody. Okay, well, it sounds like that was a clue, so probably the name Katie opens up something. In the meantime, boop. Other than making a loud noise, I'm not sure what this contraption actually does. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I get to type. Okay, so that should have opened the door, right? I certainly hope so. It did indeed. What the fuck? Oh no, it's one of those situations, huh? It's finally happened. The whole world is a chaos of thunder and screams, and when the ashes settle, we will all be wild animals again. I am ecstatic beyond words. I haven't been able to reach Lynn for several days. And she's probably dead for all I know or care. But Katie was here when it started, and I have no idea what to do with her. Most of the town is dead. Katie and I only survived because we ran to the bunker. Perhaps this is what I've needed. Freedom from all the irrational rules and inane social values. Just pure, beautiful survival. I boxed up everything that isn't practical and useful. I burned all the books that weren't for scientific education. I'd like to store the boxes in the cellar, but I can't get them down the ladder by myself. I just piled them up near the hatch. The blood would probably ruin them anyway. No. What? Well, I feel like we're gonna get the answer to that, aren't we? The spider hole or the door first? Let's try the door. Oh, well, that's not gonna work. Oh, that doesn't work either. Do I have to be over here to read it? Yeah, I guess I do. The tool room has been her name for years now, and I can't bring myself to change it. So the tool room would be also Katie or Lynn? Well, I think we can definitely infer that something terrible has happened in this world. Both Katie and Lynn's name have been entered into the computer, so let's hope for the best. Well, it worked. Lynn seems to have been the answer all along. To this room, at least. What do we got over here in this corner? A hammer. So many useful implements that I'm not allowed to use. I changed the storage room code to something I can easily remember. NNY. The rest of the word is missing. NNY. Kenny? Is that my name, perhaps? Is my name the password? Okay, I already hate this. I hate it so much. There are things I've wanted to do for years, desires I've kept locked in the back of my consciousness. It's been nearly a year since I've seen a woman, and now I realize there's no practical reason to keep these desires locked up anymore. The woman in the closet is what he's talking about, huh? I have a feeling that's exactly what he's talking about. She remembered Father's Day and drew me a picture. I don't understand her. She's just like her mother. She wants to waste time drawing pictures, and we're barely able to find enough food to survive. I turned her crayons into candles. We need more candles in case the generator goes out again, and it helps break up the monotony. I yearn for the excitement of those first weeks. Okay, yay, ambiance. Yes. Atmospheric horror. Hooray. Everyone get excited. I guess I'll go back upstairs and start typing inanely. Okay, you know what? I think I figured it out finally. Okay, that sounds like it was correct. Just the wife's name. Mirrored. Makes perfect sense. Okay, let's confront what's hiding out in the closet. Come out of the closet. There's nothing in the closet. Oh, a note. I am a bag of DNA, and I exist to make more of myself. I married and produced a daughter because my genes demand reproduction. I wrote books and created because creativity served a survival advantage to my ancient ape ancestors. I built this place, took refuge in it, and spent hours thinking up silly little artificial laws to live by because my forefathers built cities and societies to allow time and peace to reproduce and to protect their genes, dreams, loves, opinions, desires, beauty, innocence. Figments of our collective primordial imagination, fleeting electrical signals that fire across our synapses for a pointless moment in time. They used to serve a purpose, and now they are needless confusion. And here I am, the last man on Earth for all I know, ready to be freed from them. Uh-oh, spooky. Spooky. I hear spooky sounds. All right, I guess we go back upstairs one more time. Was this here before? The cellar is freedom. It was not here before. And I'm going to take a stab in the dark that the final answer is freedom. And based on all the hints and things that we've learned along the way, I'm going to guess that freedom is a loving father, everybody. Horrifyingly ironic in this game. All right, let's see what's down in the box. Holy shit, there's only enough food for one, so she's going to die anyway, and I'm free now. Freedom. It took the end of all humanity for me to find freedom. Okay. Guess we're gonna go kill our daughter, who we've been keeping this dungeon or whatever. She finally died last night. I don't know whether from starvation, dehydration, or blood loss. I threw her body into the woods. Her fingers, my anti-religious artifacts, my testaments to moral and intellectual freedom, are locked in the safe upstairs. I am content in the knowledge that I haven't done anything wrong. Yeah, okay. You keep telling yourself that, buddy. The father didn't know why he'd come back after all these years, starving and tired. He just wanted to see the cellar one last time. With one last flicker, the flashlight died, and he was left in the pitch dark. He sat down on the cold floor and closed his eyes. He could still hear her, even now. It was peaceful here in the cellar. It was free. Here in the cellar. The game literally closed itself. You know, I don't think that this game needs any commentary. All I'll say is thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!